bills.
Call 800-935-0994 or visit everythingbrakes.com.
People at One Civic Center in Letcher County are making an effort to help flood survivors. And a conference for creators is being planned for Norton, Virginia next month.
Well, no all-day rain in the forecast, but stormy at times as we head toward this weekend. I'm breaking down the latest coming up as First at 4 continues.
Mountain News First at 4 continues.
Folks involved in One Civic Center in Letcher County are stepping up to help survivors of last July's floods. The Colson Civic Center opened a thrift store July 1st that is everything from clothing to household items at a low cost. The goal is to help those who have to rebuy everything after last July's flood destroyed their homes.
So it's still a community. Whatever we do in here, we hope helps the community and helps the individual people. And we've had people who came in and just told us they were glad that we were here if they needed something.
The Colson Civic Center thrift shop is open Monday through Friday 10 to 4 with evening hours 3 to 7 only on Thursdays. We will have more about the center's thrift shop at 6.
Well, spotty storms have mostly passed us by as we've gone through this afternoon, and the big story, she's toasty out there. Here's a look from our studios here in Hazard out of Black Gold Boulevard and across to Kentucky Highway 15. 84 the current temperature at the moment with plenty of sunshine, filtered sunshine in parts, and just a few of those fair weather clouds out there. Temperatures ranging from the low 80s in the Big Sandy into the mid 80s across the Kentucky River Valley. How about upper 80s to near now 90 in Monticello? Factor in those dew points, upper 60s to near 70. Drier air is there. It's just a little far away into central Kentucky, so we are still soupy out there. It feels closer to the mid 80s in even the upper 80s to near 90. Currently feels like 98 in Monticello. Your forecast first through the evening, we'll continue to see those temperatures slowly drop into the lower 70s. But Olivia, I've got the latest on when we see a return to perhaps a few showers and storms in the forecast in a few minutes.
Thank you, Evan. People in Moss Point, Mississippi are still dealing with the aftermath of a tornado that hit 2 weeks ago. But as debris and rubble pile up next to the roads, government funding to help is still up in the air. Amber Spradley has more.
Few volunteer groups remain on the ground Thursday, but we did spot one.
They needed some help. Insurance wasn't helping them. So, we try to come in and try to help everybody out. We try to do what we can.
Derek Lewis and Julian Ochoa are with One Stop Construction. They traveled to the area from Hattiesburg.
For me to be in an area like this, where it's a disaster. It's a disaster.
City leaders approved $2 million Wednesday night for debris removal. Residents throughout the city instructed to move as much as they can to the road. But for other homeowners in the Twister's path,
the people aren't getting the help they need. People aren't hearing them out. And somebody just needs to hear these people.
More than 2 weeks have passed since the EF2 tore through. Mayor Billy Knight says the city is still waiting for answers from MEMA and FEMA regarding any state or federal funding.
A lot of these people are old. They're 190 years old. Right.
People living here, been living here, they grew up here since the 40s. Like, we know a guy down the street, he's been here since 1946.
Lewis, Ochoa, and their crew are working to clear this one neighbor's home, but they're not stopping there.
We started today. We got a lot done today, so,
We got, the good thing is we got this home, we got other homes around here that we're gonna start doing.
City officials say they've hauled away about 18% of the mess so far. They'll continue their efforts until early August.
They need help. They need all the help that they can get,
They're not getting the help they're supposed to be getting.
Right.
The River City still in need of boots on the ground. Volunteers willing and ready to roll up their sleeves.
FEMA officials were scheduled to visit that community today to reevaluate the numbers and determine if the city will get federal help. A gas station in Southwest Virginia celebrated its customers by briefly charging 76 cents per gallon yesterday on 7/6. The annual customer celebration event started at 11 Thursday morning. Those who were in line by 1 o'clock got to fill up their tank for 76 cents per gallon.
With 76's support, they're helping us fund it, and we just take it as a loss, but it's really about appreciating the community and supporting those customers that really need that fill up in a full tank of gas. And we can't do it all the time, but we try to do it at least one day a year.
The owner also presented a $10,000 check to the nonprofit Amazement Square. Thousands of thrill seekers, many from the United States, are taking part in this year's first running of the bulls in Spain. The centuries-old tradition draws massive crowds, and already at least 6 people have been injured. CBS's Tina Kraus has more from London.
The bulls are back. And so are the crowds for the thrill of the chase in the Spanish city of Pamplona.
That cannon goes and people start running, and all of a sudden you're in a dead sprint.
Alec Levick flew in from the U.S. to join thousands of daredevils from all over the world at the annual Running of the Bulls.
People are falling, the bulls are running right past you. Those things are big. It's crazy.
As the 1,000-pound bulls charge through crowds on the narrow cobbled streets for more than half a mile, some, like Will Mojo from Austin, struggle to stay standing.
I came around the turn, my foot slipped, and I just ate it on the ground, and I found myself in the middle of the street.
At least 6 people were injured, but no one was gored. Activists have long protested the tradition, calling it cruelty to animals. The same bulls that run are later killed in the ring during professional bullfights. Friday's bull run signifies the start of the famous Festival of San Fermin, a 9-day party revelers call the best fiesta in the world. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
4 runners were gored in the festival last year. 16 people have died in bull runs since 1910, most recently in 2009. Back here in eastern Kentucky, creators across the region are coming together for a conference that celebrates entrepreneurship. CreatorCon 2023 was announced earlier this year, an educational conference for entrepreneurs and creatives to gather, grow, and guide each other along the way. Founder Ryan Jones says the event came to fill a need and build something more for people who are working to build or grow a business of their own.
I really started CreatorCon for building this community around entrepreneurs and a broader network, not just focused in one single county or one single region, but I'm connecting communities from Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, and Kentucky as well.
The Pikeville businessman is hosting the event in partnership with the City of Norton and UVA Wise, bringing it to the Norton Expo Center August 24th. We will share more about the plans coming up at 6. Coming up as First at 4 continues, the U.S. Treasury Secretary travels to China to meet with leaders.
And spotty storm chances hold low but steady tonight, and we increase those tomorrow. Those details after this.
WYMT News app offers alerts on break.